Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Nanatsu no Taizai Fundo no Shinpan, or you could call it the 7 Deadly Sins Dragon's Judgment on episode 5. Anyways, this episode right here looks like to me things are about to get a little hectic from here on out, and the way how it ended, boy, talk about some major trouble, you know? So if anything else, let's go. After the opening here and there, we see to it that Mao ends up screaming in agony and mental in agony mentally because of what he just got his memories back here and there, you know, wondering who the heck did this to him and made him go through such tragic events, you know. And Gotha presented himself as the culprit and presented himself as the culprit, you know, as we get to see Mao's memories as how he became to be and how he got transformed to Estarossa and how he got a commandment that belonged to Meliodas, you know, and etc. And we see to it that Mal, after looking at Gotha, ends up damaging him and asking, why did you put me through this kind of hell, huh? What's the deal here? And we see to it Gotha explained like it was to end the Holy War many years ago, you know, etc. And eventually ends up confessing that since you were the equal of Meliodas or something, you were chosen to like bring balance, and because of that, the goddesses end up using the coffin of darkness to seal the demons away in order to stop the Holy War, thinking that it could be done. But that did not. But after explaining himself, Mal promises to give Gotha an inch of major torture and death after when the time comes about. But realizing that Gotha is just a doll whatsoever, we had to it that King clashes against him, and Gotha tries to stop King to helping him out because this is something that he has to deal with. But unfortunately, we see to it that King still comes to the aid of Gotha no matter what after all that's happened, and doesn't want a friend of him like him to die, you know. And eventually Mao does put up a pretty much a good fight against King, you know, even managing to do some agonizing damage to his body, as we all know that King is not very strong physically, you know, and that's his major weakness, etc. But we see to it as the episode continues on, we have to it that that Sariel and Tarmio was about to go help Mal out. But we had to it that Sariel says we have to help Mal, though we have to stop him too, because the commandment he's having right now, it's corrupting his mind and body, you know. And we see to it that Tarmio agrees and they try to talk to Mal to let go of the commandment so he get his grace back, you know. But unfortunately, their words fell on deaf ears, and we see to it that Mal ends up continuing his rampage and getting ready to fight Sariel and Tamio since they're gonna get in his way. We had to that Dediad decides to have an idea to help Mal out after all that's happened, you know. Despite that, Dediad tells Gotha to send the plotted message to everybody in order to stop Mal or to keep him in his tracks, while Gotha will be able to find the commandments and get rid of it in his body, you know. And we see to it that Sariel and Tamio are to hold Mal down, while Deria ends up doing a lot of combo stars to keep Mal paralyzed for a while, you know. And we see to it Gotha is still searching the commandments in his body and mind, and it looks like to me it's a really difficult task. Eventually, because Mal ends up saying, why the hell has this happened to me? Somebody help me, you know? Because of Tarmio, I remember reading this in the manga, ends up having to, I can't do this anymore, and he lets Mal go, and eventually, because of that, Mal takes advantage of this, kills Deria, takes her commandment, and absorbs it into his body, you know? While Deria falls down, you know, she ends up having her life flashing before her eyes, how Pete really wants to stick around with her, or maybe because he really loves her, you know, whatever the case may be. And we see to it Elizabeth tells Deria, I will find a way to stop Mal and save Meliodas, etc., you know, whatever the case may be. And looks like to me, preview next episode, looks like things are about to get a little hectic from here on out, but don't know. It says rise up against despair, so looks like to me things are about to get, like I said, really hectic from here on out. So yeah, Mal going insane because of the commandments he absorbed, and now he's going crazy right now, trying to kill Gothar and fighting King, and then Sario Tamio almost got him down thanks to Daria's plan, etc. But unfortunately, Tamio couldn't do anything and ends up having to let go, and Mao kills Daria, takes her commandment, and Daria passes away, and Elizabeth promised Daria that she will find a way to end all of this eventually, you know? So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.